Is distance and perception. Distance and perception. A whole lot of things that probably like, your mom haven't taught you, your father haven't taught you. Yo, when you're in any situation or problem at hand or issue, whether you're going through it with your mom, that's whether you're going through it with your father, that's whether you're going through it with, your relationship, whatever it could be, my nigga, like, it don't even matter. Whatever it could be. Like, got to go on relationship, like, with your roommates or whatever like that, man. Sometimes things get overwhelming, You never too far into it to where you can't create distance. And distance got to go, distance ain't only just backing up. Distance has got to go mentally. Distance is physically. Distance is emotionally. Sometimes our problems may feel sometimes we as people, man, as humans, man, we're way more concerned than we really ought to have to be. Or we're ready to invest in a situation. But sometimes, things may feel bigger than us. Sometimes things may got to go on. Sometimes our mistakes even might feel real permanent when it's not, bro. But try to take a step back and create some distance. Think about this. Think about the first time that you felt like somebody kind of try to undermine you, or somebody try to leave you out of the situation, or you felt like a person didn't feel grateful about, what you was doing or anything like that, or you just feel undermined. Man, creating distance means a lot, man. Whether it mean a lot to yourself or whether it mean a lot to the other people around you. And they're going to really could create a good space for you to really actually think about what's going on. Actually think about, hey, is this a situation that I want to be in? To actually they're going to be aware, of where you at, in this situation. Nah, distance don't mean that you running away. Distance don't mean that you trying to avoid a conversation. Distance don't mean that they're going to just get out of what's going on, or get out of the issue, or get out of the problem. Distance is finding time to yourself to where you can they're going to really think about the situation and step back, so you can maybe think outside the box, or how you going to fix it. So maybe you can get the person of opposite a time to think about, where they're at. So you can think, period. So you can just try to really put the shoe on the other foot. So you can just really try to put the shoe on the other foot, and just they're going to just think about it. Distance could be taking a walk. Distance could be doing a puzzle. Just getting your mind right. This could be just doing something that you love to do to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Distance could be walking your dog. Distance from people can be just, taking a break. Not being around the situation. To make sure you're where you exactly want to be, like I say, exactly where you want to be in a situation, or exactly where, cause see where you stand at in a situation. You don't have to force yourself to be around something that you can't handle at that moment. We all get stressed out because we're human. We all get stressed out because, we live in day-to-day life. Man, we all get stressed out. It be like that. Like I say, we're human. We're God's people. And man, shoot. And I used to be that way a lot. Where I had to create distance towards the situation to where I can find myself, to put myself in a better place to be around others, or put myself in a better place to see what's going on, or really realize the dynamic of what I may lose. Because if we don't create distance between the situation and we overreact, or we they're gonna, let's say, crash out, Or, you know, we got they going, you know, we do something that got they going, maybe we can't take back, or say something that maybe we can't take back later. Man, that makes a lot. You know, that makes a lot, and that put a weighing on our shoulders about, damn, did we mean to do that? You know, that really put stress on you, you know, your kids, you know, your mom, your significant other. So that's why I say, man, we can all sometimes use a little distance and perception. Because that distance that you took from that person or that situation may create and bring a lot of light to the situation. It may bring a lot of perception to what's going on. It may bring more caution to the situation. You may see, hey, man, I'm messing up in this area, man. I need to focus and I need to get my head right. And they're going to see where I'm going with this situation. Distance and perception it's definitely not a bad thing. It's definitely not a bad thing that we're creating distance. Man, you got to give people time to think. You got to think. You got to think. We're all people. We're all human. We don't think with the same. We don't think with the some of us don't think with the same mindset. Some of us ain't came from the same places. Some of us don't have the same goals. But you know what? We do share the same life. We share the same world. Sometimes, man, just step back and think distance of perception. Sometimes just step back and just know distance can create a world of perception, man. Because you definitely don't want to lose out on whatever it could be, man. That's whether it's got to go on your wife. That's whether it's got to go on, you know, your home. That's whether it's got to go on, you know, with your kids, man. Sometimes just think distance and perception. And man, I thank y'all for tuning in with me today, man. Just for getting this word of knowledge, man. For getting got to go on just. You know, for just acknowledging that you need to take distance and perception about a little bit of everything, about before making the big decision. It's not forced. You don't have to be forced to make that decision right away. You can always create some time and space between things before you make your decision. Before you crash out, most definitely before you crash out. I mean, because crashing out only creates a more intensifying situation, man. It only creates more problems. It only creates more drama. It only creates more things that we probably can't handle. You know what I'm saying? Or it only creates more of a bigger issue. But we can fix the issue if we just step back, create distance to get a better perception at things. I want to thank y'all, man, for really tuning in, man. I'm coming at y'all. I'm coming at y'all most often when I can, man, with anything of knowledge and enlightenment or encouragement, man, just to keep my young brothers and sisters going, man, to keep the younger generation going, you know, to keep myself going. Because life is hard. Life is hard. Because I've been there before. I've been in your same situation. Thank you for tuning in. Holla at me.